Good noonday to you, gentlemen. I'm off to the dehydrator. Shalom, welcome back to the channel, YouTubers and believers. It is a brisk March day, and I am going out to the dehydrator because I finally dug up a blackberry root as Set Apart Homestead recommended for various and sundry non-swelling issues, and I still kind of am not sure about my sinuses, and so I am going to make some blackberry root tea. I've already chopped off, I washed it and then I scrubbed it a little, and then I chopped off an end here. That's what I'm going to make the tea with, and then this guy, the rest of it, is going in the dehydrator. I had more blackberry root, but Set Apart Homestead, Travis said it only takes a little, and I think this is a big enough root to keep me for a while. So I'm back at the dehydrator, and it looks like it's saying about 100 degrees there on the thermometer. I have to unbolt it and unwire it. Am I getting this? I think I'm getting this. This wire is wire that came around some sort of produce like broccoli or something, and I repurposed it. And if you remember, I did a video on kind of stocking this guy and emptying this guy, I don't know, a couple of months ago at least. Well, the stuff is still in there. There's the lavender, and I think that's some oregano. And I don't know if I had anything up top or not. I can't really see those trays. But this stuff's been drying the whole time. It doesn't require... These things do not have to be left here as long as sometimes I leave them. They'll be dry before I get them out, but sometimes I'm too busy, and it's not going to hurt them to stay in here. And the blackberry root is going to go on the second tray. I'm going to put him right up there. Hopefully you can see me doing that. And then I am not going to take these out right now because, like I said, it's a brisk day. It's windy, and doing herbs on a windy day is a bad idea. I've done it before, and half your stuff ends up blowing away, which is no fun. If you think about the picking and then the drying, that's a lot of time lost if your herbs end up in the garden and you get no use out of them. So, referencing that last video, I did a lot of basil this year. I did harvested and then dried a lot of basil. Mint, this year I will do more mint because I discovered sage mint tea. I think it was in that National Geographic magazine that I recommended to you all, and so it's fantastic. So I need to do more mint, and I have mint planted. It is on the edges of my garden, and it's next to my kitchen, and I've shown you my sage plant before. This is my sage plant right here, and it is, I don't know, 3-4 years old. Supposedly sage plants only last 2 years and then they die. Same thing with lavender. This lavender is close to 7 years old. It's pretty big and it smells great. I need to come break these stalks off though. They're useless. You don't need them for the next year. And then this stuff, oh my gosh. Oh, fresh lavender. Smells good. And I've seen teas with lavender in it too. I'm not that keen on the thought of tasting lavender, but I've seen it done in tea, so I guess that's something I can consider. And National Geographic has another magazine out for this month that's also about herbs, so you guys might want to check that out. And I just wanted to show you this little guy. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. This leaf here is a tulip leaf. A tulip plant getting ready to come up. And if you watch some of my other videos lately, I've got some of the crocuses that are up around the property. I have pictures of them as the front piece. I just really get quite excited about springtime, about all the growth, and I love things that come up that I don't have to plant every year. And bulbs are one of those things. So there'll be hyacinths coming up, there'll be tulips coming up. There's some sort of little pom-pom looking flower, I don't even know the name of it. Up top, it's purple. That's going to be coming up, and I'm really excited about that. So, got the blackberry root in there, Gotta make the tea. The water is heating up in the pot. This is a new pot we got at the camp section of Walmart because our old one is just so beat up and the top broke off, and so we needed a new one. And I went to the houseware section of China Mart, and they had no acceptable, in my eyes, teapots rugged enough for how we live. So I went to the camp section and found that guy. And I have the blackberry root in the bottom of my cup. Travis said you only need like something the size of your little pinky fingernail, and that it's a bitter taste. So I've already decided what I'm going to do is put a packet of lemon ginger tea in there, some cinnamon, and I have to scrape it out with a knife because it's solidified, but some honey. So we'll see how this tea tastes in just a minute. Alright, let's try pouring this water in the cup, and then I will show you what it looks like. The honey is kind of stuck on the side, on the inside of it, because it's so solidified. But I'll get a spoon and I'll stir that up, and then I'll try the tea, and I won't be able to let you know if it worked right away. I don't think it works that quickly. But hopefully what I'll do is remember to update you guys on the efficacy. That's a word Bear Independent's gonna probably give me a awesomeness medal for. He likes it when I use big words. The efficacy of the tea in reducing swelling, which is what Travis said the blackberry root is supposed to do. Had to stir that honey in. Alright, so here it is. Supposedly tastes pretty bad. I'm going to take a little sip now. It has not stewed for very long. Yeah, I can't taste it because of the honey and stuff I added. But I'll let it stew a little longer and then I'll try it again. Thank you for coming along on the video with me. Appreciate it. I don't know what you're doing this March right now, but if I were you, I'd be planting my potatoes. Got to get them in by the 17th in a lot of locations. All right, bless you. Shalom.